Right, hey guys, how are we doing? Back with another video from O'Hara, and today we are checking out all 11 Blackbeard pirates and their new Devil Fruits Explained. Thank you, because I'm very, I don't know, I feel like when I read these manga chapters I miss stuff, and there was a lot going on in this last one. And I established that like every single member of the crew has a Devil Fruit, because I'm sure Law said something about like it must be a burden having so many anchors on your crew, you know, because obviously they can't swim. So, am I right on that? Anyway, let's get into this. I'm sure I missed something about a certain character as well joining the crew.
We're going to explain all 11 Blackbeard pirates, their devil fruits, and their crazy backstories.
Nice.
Including all 4 major new abilities the manga just revealed. Like Kuzan, formerly known
There we
as
are.
Admiral
So he
Aokiji,
joined,
has
did he?
just been confirmed as an official member of Blackbeard's crew.
That's
this was hinted at
crazy.
by one of the 5 elders of the world government
Right.
after Kuzan lost the battle for the fleet admiral position against Akainu. Kuzan wields the powerful Hiei no Mi, a Logia fruit that turns its user into true coldness. Aokiji can cool down anything around himself.
So that's mad having him on the crew.
Himself, turning it into ice, making him the only known devil fruit user who would be immune to falling into the ocean.
Yeah, because he can freeze it off and yeah.
Most likely make him the most powerful subordinate Blackbeard has in his crew at this
Definitely,
moment.
especially that's handy to have if everyone's got like Devil Fruit powers as well, yeah.
Kuzan's character is inspired by the actor Yasuka Matsuda, especially in his role of detective Shinsaku Kudo. That,
Oh, okay.
if you look at it, is really just an in-real-life version of Aokiji. His epithet literally means blue pheasant, which is inspired by both his ice powers, but also by the story of Momotaro, which was accompanied by a dog, a monkey, and a pheasant, which also gets you the red dog Akainu and the yellow monkey Kizaru.
Interesting.
As for Aokiji's role in the crew of Blackbeard, it's really hard to say what his actual position is, as we
You would
just
assume,
found
though.
out that he is an official member. However, out of the 10 Titanic captains in Blackbeard's crew, we only know 9 of them. So it really wouldn't be too far-fetched, I think, to assume that Kuzan might be the Titanic captain of the 10th ship. But why on earth did a former Marine admiral
Why did he join?
one of
Yeah.
the most evil pirate groups on the planet?
Revenge?
in the first
Revenge.
place? I think it's pretty fair to say that Kuzan is the odd one out in a crew of already fairly odd pirates. Well, he
Yeah.
was Luffy's antagonist during the Long Ring Island arc and later on at Marineford. Eiichiro Oda, the author of One Piece, has made it pretty clear to us that Kuzan was really more of an ally to the crew than anything. He was the one who spared Robin's life after the
Yeah, he helped Robin out, and then
was
like,
cheering for her to find a place where she belongs. Aokiji's
So,
entire arc of
what?
Water 7 and Slobby Saga
Well, this is the whole like
was
Itachi with the Akatsuki thing going on
to
here.
see if they could actually be entrusted with Robin's life, as Aokiji explains himself. He sees his idol Garp, Luffy's grandfather, in the Straw Hat captain himself, and so starts to cheer for him, always finding an excuse to spare their lives. Yes, he freezes Robin and Luffy, but then just leaves.
Walks away,
Has a
yeah.
heartwarming chat with Robin after the crew saves her from Enies Lobby, and makes sure that everyone who helped Luffy infiltrate the island is categorized as simply an innocent bystander. Then he just lies down on his sunbed as Garp lets his grandson escape and smiles at the crew's new ship. And even in Marineford,
yeah.
he saves Luffy's life twice. First, jumping in to attack Luffy with a really basic stab attack while Akainu was getting ready to take Luffy out completely.
Yeah.
And then later on, letting Law's submarine escape as they treat the heavily wounded Luffy. So overall, Kuzan is presented to us as one of the most
Good.
powerful Marine
Yeah,
fighters,
and good.
and sympathizes with Luffy's journey.
So why join Blackbeard? What's going on?
His sense of justice overlap. And yet, after all that, after losing the battle with Akainu, he joins none other than
Blackbeard, yeah.
Luffy's polar opposite, and a man with no sense of morale and justice whatsoever. The 3 most likely explanations here are that 1, he has truly changed his
I don't
ways
think
and
that's
is
it.
for revenge on the Marines. 2, he is an
That's what I think it is.
for the Marines, and his fight with
I don't think it's for the Marines, though,
just
either.
staged to get him into the crew in the first place. Or 3, Kuzan is actually working with or for
I reckon that's
someone
it.
else. For example, the Revolutionaries to keep
I reckon it's the
an eye on Blackbeard
Revolutionaries,
ensure that he doesn't
and has been this whole
mission to
time.
rule the world. I personally find it really hard to believe that Kuzan is not a good guy who will at some point come to help.
It's going to be the whole Itachi thing, like, yeah, Itachi at the Akatsuki and that.
He might even be the person who reveals the decisive detail of how to bring Teach down in the end. So once the Straw Hats cross paths with the Blackbeard pirates, I don't expect Kuzan to really fight anyone at all, but if anything, switch sides. At number 10, we have Jesus Burgess. Burgess is one of the devil fruits that have just been revealed in the manga.
The buff
After
fruit.
the events at Dressrosa, he has eaten the Rikiriki no Mi, a paramecia that
Rikiriki no Mi.
grants superhuman strength.
Cool.
Now, this comes in especially handy here because it multiplies Burgess' already superhuman base strength to a level where he's able to easily lift an entire...
That's mad that, yes. It gives someone who's already quite strong super strength.
This makes him
Bam.
the physically strongest member in the crew
That's mental.
by far. Jesus Burgess is inspired by the classic Mexican wrestler theme, including the mask and all. Thus, when his face is shown for the very first time as unmasked, well, we actually don't quite see it fully because similar to the Mandalorian, it is shameful in luchador culture to be unmasked and having one's true identity revealed. The name Burgess is most likely inspired by the real-life pirates Samuel and Josiah Burgess. Jesus is both a traditional Spanish name, Jesus, but funnily enough, Oda
Jesus,
gave
yeah, he's got that,
Burgess
like,
Christmas Day
the
as his actual
mask
birthday
going on
in
as well.
reference to actual Jesus. Now, there's really pretty much nothing that we know yet about Burgess' background, apart from that he was one of the original members of the crew and joined Blackbeard due to his passion for fighting strong opponents. He's the helmsman of the crew and captain of the first ship, suggesting that he might have been Teach's very first member. But
Maybe.
we do not know for sure.
Yeah, we don't know how the
Some
structure
people
works with the
have thrown Sanji
ships
as
and
a
that.
potential opponent for him. I like to think that as helmsman of the crew, Burgess will fight Jimbo, the helmsman of the Straw Hats. Both of them do have the stature of a wrestler and are practicing martial arts. Number 9 is Shiryu of the Rain, probably my personal favorite in the entire group.
Oh yeah, he was
Shiryu
from
has eaten the
Impel Down?
a paramecia type devil fruit that renders
Wasn't he?
his
Or
user
am I wrong
invisible.
there again?
This fruit was taken from its previous owner Absalom in the crew's hunt for powerful devil fruits. Stealth abilities are beyond convenient and give Shiryu a strong tactical advantage over his opponents. Together with his superb swordsman skills, Oda has revealed that Shiryu has become Teach's right-hand man and the
sick.
second strongest member of the crew after his captain. That's this color spread here. Now, since Aokiji was not revealed yet at this point, and because he most likely isn't even an actual member anyways, I don't think we have to break our heads figuring out who of the two is actually more powerful right now. Shiryu doesn't seem to have any obvious inspirations at first glance. However, his Japanese name and katana, as well as his epithet of the Rain, strongly hint at Shiryu being a former citizen of Wano. That would of course perfectly explain his excellent sword fighting skills that made him the swordsman and captain of the second ship of the Blackbeard pirates. Before Magellan, Shiryu used to be the head jailer of Impel Down, the government's terrifying prison.
Yeah, so he is someone to not mess about with.
Each of its 6 levels is modeled after Dante's Inferno. In other words, literally hell. And yet, somehow, Shiryu was deemed to be too cruel and brutal for a place that
like that, which is
already
meant a
seemed to be
lot.
the most brutal and cruel place in all of One Piece. So, as a result for his methods, he was sentenced to death and thrown into level 6, the secret, deepest level.
Yeah, because Blackbeard
where
freed him,
those
didn't he, with all the commotion was going on and that.
too
Yeah.
terrible or embarrassing for the government to be made public. During Luffy's breakout, Magellan reluctantly chose to release Shiryu temporarily to help him quench the uprising. Instead, once Shiryu got his hands on his swords, he immediately killed all of his guards and cut off all communications to the outside of the prison.
What a beast.
fearing that
What a
Magellan might come
beast.
down to get him. Then later, after Blackbeard and his men were dying from Magellan's poison, Shiryu brought them the antidote and accepted Blackbeard's second invite to join his crew. He then helped them to reach level 6 to pick the strongest inmates for the crew. Shiryu clearly joined for his insane bloodlust and menace.
Yeah, he just
Since
wants
the
to kill
government
people,
deprived
man.
him of it, well, he now joined Blackbeard. That gives him a new opportunity to live out his very worst instincts. And it does seem pretty straightforward then that as a samurai and the second strongest in the crew, Shiryu will of course face Zoro.
Oh, that'd be cool, yeah, sword fighting.
This challenge in the story next to Mihawk. Coming in at number 8 is Von Augur, another member whose devil fruit has been freshly revealed. He has eaten the Wapu Wapu no Mi, a paramecia type devil fruit that literally allows teleportation both of himself and of others.
Oh yeah, that's how you got Blackbeard away. Yeah. Sick idea to have as a devil fruit, like, especially being a sniper as well.
To take out moving targets from miles away, which he does does demonstrate on Jaya as he takes out seagulls flying off the coast of the islands. These seagulls have done nothing
wrong, yeah.
with you. Anyways, the fruit also allows the Blackbeard pirates to quickly change locations or bring a target of theirs closer to them.
Yeah,
And it
sick.
also allows Van Augur to teleport his victim wherever he wants and then simply shoot them, which is pretty wild. Both
Yeah,
his
that's crazy.
outfit and design, as well as his sniping
Oh,
powers,
wow.
are inspired by the character Adolphus from Terry Gilliam's film The Adventures of Baron Munchausen. Adolphus is one of the
cool.
Baron's henchmen with perfect eyesight and flawless shooting skills, able to detach an apple from a tree about 900 miles away. So that
That's
one checks out.
ridiculous.
Van Augur's name is inspired by both the real-life pirate John Augur, as well as the Augurs, who were Roman priests that would read the future by interpreting the flight patterns of birds, which fits pretty well with his introduction.
Yeah,
He's
with the
both
seagulls,
the
yeah.
sniper and captain of the third ship. Now, we don't actually know anything yet about Van Augur's past, apart from him being the only member from the East Blue, the sea that does seem to produce a lot of high-quality snipers somehow. Of course, the only suitable opponent for him is going to be the strong
Usopp.
sniper.
Hell
So
yeah.
next we
Sniper
have number
Goose.
7, the corrupt king Alvaro
He looks
Pizarro.
sick.
There's pretty much nothing that we know yet about Pizarro's powers, except that he is one of the level 6 Impel Down prisoners, so he's pretty damn strong. And he was even confident enough to try and take command from Blackbeard at some point. He does look a lot like some of the beast pirates, including the horns, which could suggest a zone-type devil fruit, but
Maybe.
there's really no way of saying. Pizarro is inspired by Francisco Pizarro, the Spanish conquistador that conquered Peru and basically single-handedly destroyed.
I love the history they were getting on this as well. It's
Which
cool.
is very fitting, as Alvaro Pizarro used to be king of a country in the North Blue that then overthrew him for his cruel way of ruling. In the end, however, he's actually gotten his wish granted of becoming a captain, as he now commands the 4th ship of the Blackbeard Pirates. Now, since we know nothing about his powers and fighting style, the most likely matchup I have for him is Sanji, as he does seem to be quite powerful.
Yeah, go on. Why not?
Also, he did
Let them
used to
fight.
be a cruel ruler, which, as we know, should create some real PTSD for Sanji and growing up under his terrible father, Judge. Number 5 is the Demon Sheriff, Lafitte. Lafitte doesn't have an official devil fruit quite yet, but we have seen him flying with
Wings.
giant white angel-like wings. This could of course mean that he is part of one of the winged races, or alternatively, that he's eaten some sort of winged devil fruit. Maybe that of an angel, which would be nice and iconic with his devil/demon epithet. Lafitte does look quite fragile, but seems to be quite powerful. He's capable of hypnotizing people, which might make Django relevant again at some point in the story, I guess.
Oh wow, yeah.
And he was also able to invade Marijua completely undetected
yeah,
until
no one
he
knew
made
that.
himself to be known during the Warlord Conference.
Oh yeah, he comes in and he's like, hey, we've got another candidate. Yes.
He used to be a police officer in the West Blue until he was exiled for his repeated police violence and cruelty there. On top of that, Lafitte is also the original navigator of the Blackbeard Pirates, which does seem to put him up against Nami, which I find an incredibly interesting matchup, especially since Nami also uses illusions to fight her enemies. Coming in at number 6 is the Crescent Moon Hunter Katarina Devon, the only woman in the top echelon of Blackbeard's crew, really. Devon has eaten the mythical dog fruit model Nine-Tailed Fox. As a kitsune, she's able to shapeshift into other people, arguably making her an advanced version of Bonkray's fruit. Interestingly enough, Devon was once the worst female criminal within the golden age of piracy before she got sent to Impel Down, which is fascinating because Big Mob was a thing back then as well. Inspired by the Spanish conquistador Catalina de Erauso. In early concepts released in the SPSS, Oda planned her originally to be a really cute fox girl as a member of the original Blackbeard Pirates. However, in the end, he decided that Blackbeard's crew should look more authentic, rough, and vulgar, and thus
Definitely, we get that like bad feel from everyone that we look at.
You know, too bad. As the only female Titanic captain, it would be very much like Oda to match her up with Robin then. And in a way, their abilities do seem to be quite an interesting matchup here. By the way, quickly, if I hit 700 subs by the end of November, I will make a whole video about Shanks' crew and all the powers that Oda has revealed together with
That'd be cool.
So
I'd like that.
hit subscribe if you do want to see that. Number 4 is another Impel Down escapee, the colossal battleship San Juan Wolf. Now this character is fascinating in a lot of ways. For one, he is the largest character in the entire story, barely fitting on an island, and usually just seen towering somewhere in the background. I mean, dude, look at this thing. He's also the first known giant in the story that has actually eaten the devil fruit. And while we don't exactly know what that devil fruit is, it does seem to make him quite a lot bigger, as giants in One Piece do tend to get very old. With 99 years, he is the oldest member of the crew. His name could be based on the Spanish warship, the San Juan Nepomuceno. And somehow he is also one of the 10 Titanic captains.
That's crazy.
I really don't know how he would fit on any of the
ships.
Yeah. Maybe he can just shrink himself as well after all, or he is the ship. I mean, who knows?
Maybe.
We really do know nothing about his powers, but he does look quite powerful. Even if, remember boys and girls, size isn't everything, but it sure leaves an impression, if you know what I'm saying. My best matchup for Wolf right now would be Frankie. And also has a gigantuous robot at his disposal.
You know, I said Chopper with the,
might very well have upgraded to something even bigger and more impressive than Shogun Frankie that can actually keep up with San Juan Wolf's unfathomable size. Number 3 is Vasco Shots, and out of a crew of people we know very little about, he is by far the worst. The only two things we really know about this character are that he A, drinks a lot, and B, that he has apparently the longest nose of any other One Piece character.
Damn, he's got like competition with himself, Jesus.
Must be something incredibly powerful and entertaining, because I'm a big fan of drunken fist fighting and other unpredictable abilities of that sort. And there does
it would be cool for him to do something like Rock Lee, with the drunken fist and that.
His name also seems to be based on another Spanish conquistador, Vasco Núñez de Balboa, and shot probably just refers to doing shots. Really, the only Straw Hats left without a matchup here is Brook, so I'm just gonna go with that. Not Chopper, of course, because at number 2, we have the God of Death, Doc Q. Doc Q has eaten the Shiku Shiku no Mi, literally the sick fruit that allows him to infect his opponents with diseases that apparently he can just come up with himself.
Madness, that is madness.
Turning into a woman sickness, which makes me wonder if Usopp's I can't go to that island sickness might not actually become a relevant and real thing again at some point in the story. A very fitting devil fruit for a character that has been chronically sick his entire life, but also sort of ironic given that he's the crew's official doctor.
Oh, wow.
This horse that is fittingly named Stronger has eaten the mythical Pegasus Zone fruit, giving him the ability to fly. But as quirky as this pair may seem, we all know that they are quite powerful, and despite their pitiful appearance, they love tormenting people, as we saw with Doc Q giving out explosive apple to random people.
Yeah, that was mental.
His character is twofold. Doc Q fits the description of Death, the fourth horseman from Revelation, also known as the Apocalypse. In the Bible, Death is described as a gaunt figure who rides a sickly and pale horse.
Well, there you go, that's some inspiration right there, isn't it?
And of course, there's also the Snow White poison apple story on top as well. But interestingly enough, Doc Q also shares a lot of similarities with Dr. Hiruluk, Chopper's mentor and father. They both have a very similar face and hair color. Both first appeared on Drum Island. Both are criminals, a conman and a pirate, and both have a love for chemicals. While Doc Q infuses apples so that his victims explode, Hiruluk at the end drank a chemical that also made his body explode. As a result, of course, the only acceptable opponent for Doc Q and Stronger is Chopper.
Of course, yeah.
Who will have to face a dark and twisted version of his mentor and father figure.
Be interesting.
Which brings us all the way to number 1, the Admiral.
There we
of
go.
The Blackbeard
Now, obviously,
Pirates,
Luffy's going to fight him.
The myth, the legend himself, Marshall D. Teach. As you know, Blackbeard has eaten 2 devil fruits at this point. The Logia Yami Yami no Mi that gives him the power of darkness, and the most powerful Paramecia fruit, the Gura Gura no Mi, that allows him to create powerful earthquakes.
Crazy.
This makes him possibly the most powerful pirate alive at this point. And we also finally have gotten confirmation that Blackbeard does in fact have Haki as well, something that really wasn't that clear up to this point.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Blackbeard's past, how he was able to eat those 2 devil fruits, and
we still don't
what
know.
his big plans
It's crazy.
Well, I explain all of that in this video right here, so do go watch that next if you're interested.
Fair enough. Prove me wrong. Well, that was cool. Nice to have a slight understanding of the Blackbeard pirates and their devil fruits. I appreciate that. Because there was a lot going on in that last chapter. I absolutely loved it. It was boss, but It's going to be cool to see what happens next. And yeah, I think those matchups are perfect for the Straw Hat crew. Awesome. Thank you to my patrons. If you want to have your name at the end of every video I upload, link in the description to the Patreon page. $1 a month is all that helps support the channel. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you guys very much for that. And thank you all for watching. What do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of this? Click like, subscribe, and leave comments down below. Let me know what I should watch discuss in future videos. And I'll see you guys next time.